A pig iron floodgate.
I'll name you after my
I think we now have 2 artifact floodgates. No, what was the other one? Amugalon Tholdatan, Fog Moon, the Deep Iron, a pig iron floodgate. Yeah, look, there was another floodgate. Where's that one? This is a pig iron floodgate worth 36,000 dwarf bucks, weighing 235 dwarf pounds. This is a pig iron floodgate. All craft dwarfship, I forgot to read the cup. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of llama leather, oval chalk habicons, citron wood, and macadamia wood. On the item is an image of Lorebomb Paint Bridle the Dwarf in pig iron. On the item is an image of a forgotten beast in dog bone. On the item is an image of a briolette cut gem in pyrite. Wouldn't that just be a briolette cut pyrite? On the item is an image of Takud Furnace Sprayed, the dwarf and dwarves in chalk. Takud Furnace Sprayed is surrounded by the dwarves. Dirk relates the ascension of the dwarf necromancer Takud Furnace Sprayed to the position of Queen of the Wayward Mechanisms in the midsummer of the year 100 during the overthrow of the Wayward Mechanisms in Girderstab. I wonder if our queen is a necromancer. Did I read this one? I don't think so. I think I missed this one. My bad. I don't know why I didn't read it. Oshot Koves Kadads the Moor, Vanished Pearl, the Company of Boiling, a date palm wood cup, worth 58,800 dwarf bucks, weighs less than 1 dwarf pound. This is a date palm wood cup. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with rectangular bow-like habicons and round chalk habicons, and encircled with bands of date palm wood, rope reed, sheep wool, and pig iron. The object menaces with spikes of lime wood, pig iron, and green jade. We read this one last time, but where is? How do we have a floodgate that I can't install? Oh, that's the old one. The new one's probably gonna get carried, so I don't see it. Yes, the old one's the one I do see. I do see it. No. Use great for a water system for a change, or some lava. This is true. I could now effectively find a way to kill myself with lava. It'll be fantastic. 10 out of 10. Cannot wait to die again. The real question is where and how. What I want to know is, we saw the lava here. How do I safely reveal this without getting eaten by a forgotten beast? Excuse me. So I want to pop the lava without dying. I'm not sure. The situation that we find ourselves in does not lend well to not dying. This could all be mined out in the middle, though that wouldn't do me any good. Problem is, there's forgotten beasts in the lava layer, and I'm not even entirely sure how to investigate that without, inviting the death. I need a hallway that ends in a line that I would not be walking up into it. Like this one. I'm gonna smooth this and then engrave it. That'll reveal more to the south. I heard they block any attacking party that tries to get into your fort by flying up into it, like in the bottom of a well. What type of forgotten beast? Is it not lava immune one? Wasn't paying proper attention playing fork knife. We can see the fumes going off in your ears, dude. Also, don't you have the magma forge? You could just extend that. Well, I do have the magma forge, but the magma forge has magma in it. I don't need to extend it too much. I already built it way earlier, extended enough to allow magma through. Right now, this is going through somewhere around here was a fortification, I swear. There it is. It's going through a naturally engraved fortification, so nothing's getting through there anyways. It would be great for a defensive system. I'm just not sure where to put it / install it. Like where it can do good. Particularly because I have 2 of them now. I feel like the game is trying to goad me into using it. I just don't know where or how I want to use it. Now, my water system can be completely enclosed, ignoring the floodgate portion. Just build a wall across there and that, and the system could be completely enclosed so as to be safe from attacking. If for some reason I need a perpetual mist generator. Where do I need... Promise I'm not doing water anywhere. I'm not actively using it for anything. Now, I could pump this water up. If I had this one's power system go down, I could have the power system go over here, then up. Power 2 pumps over here to go up a level. What I do with it then, again, I'm not entirely sure what I'd be doing with it. Oh shit, wait, hold on. Forgot about the manager's room again. I swear to God, the manager's gonna go crazy the amount of times I forget about him. You guys remember that time I talked about the manager? Definitely very completely recently, not a long ass fucking time ago. And by manager, I mean mayor. The bed never got installed? Why did the bed not get installed? Because I just ordered it, duh. Wait, hold on. Is it?
Is it this one? Yes, here we go. Where was it? Breaking news, breaking news. News from the moon. The resistance has gotten stronger. I repeat, the resistance has gotten stronger. That is all.
Is there a well in this cat? Yeah, there is a well off of the brook right in the middle of the hospital. That's what I'm saying. Like anything I normally need water for, we have it in spades because we have 4 brooks. Like I've never needed to use a floodgate because it's a brook. All the water pressure we've ever needed and or needed to get rid of is right here. It's like a very passive, physics defying aquifer. Except for once you're in it, you can never get out until you're deleted. Because I just got Samurai to 80 and I'm trying to figure out how to play it well now. I almost feel bad I turned down a free copy 2077 due to the guy who did it, gave it to, wait. I almost feel bad that I turned down a free copy 2077 due to the guy who did take it, gave it to his boyfriend, but that guy takes all the games. Because I was the one, because that one I could probably sell off. Oh, 2077 is so broken. So here's the thing. So we discussed before how the math was borked in that game. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go into like one of my my D&D videos from YouTube. Okay, let's take the math out of it. A lot of times, you know, we're strategists. We're all strategists here in this mountain home, but routinely we're focusing on the math, not just like the rules not being written well at all. Like we never really get to delve into, you know, RPG designers designing rules poorly. So ignoring all of the math that we've already discussed before in Fallout 2077 being so very, very wrong as to make the game fun. Let me tell you guys, if you don't know about this, about the one rule that they broke. I don't know if TikToks is still here. He probably isn't, but this one would actually give TikToks a giggle. They basically they broke the whelm rule. Whelm, I don't know if there's a proper name for this. The whelm rule is a name for a rule that I kind of had to make up to look for, in part because of TikToks. In Dungeons and Dragons 3.5, there is a class called the, starts with a B. They deal with illusion magic. The Blade Master. No, the Beholder? There's a specialized illusionist class in 3.5 that I cannot remember right now. It starts with a B. There's some B word that means illusion. Yes, the bitches class. David Blaine. Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you. 3.5 illusion correction. 3.5 whelm spell. Since that's the person who gets it. Who gets whelm? Please Google, hear my cry, Beguiler. Blame Master. It is the Beguiler. There's a class called the Beguiler, introduced in Player's Handbook 2 or some nonsense. Welcome to stream, Harold Deaver. This class gets access to a multitude of spells and is way too strong at them, but one of its low-level spells is called Whelm. And what the Whelm spell is you roll dice like you're going to do damage. Like raindrops on a tin roof of ruining your campaign. Does the player roll the Whelm spell? And when they roll it, they're like rolling to hit your hit points or your hit die or something. And if they do it, you just go to sleep. Sleepy time, motherfucker. Problem is, they had sleep spells in the game before, but they weren't ever really that strong. When I introduced the Whelm spell with the Beguiler, particularly because they introduced with the Beguiler, a class that specialized in spells such as Whelm, it was too strong. You just basically guaranteed everyone went to sleep, and then you can assassinate them. So whenever I see anything in any game that is like, it's time to put them to sleep, I immediately get a ding, I get a smell, a sound, a touch. All my senses go aflutter, for I know they didn't do it right. Yeah, me, I'm Smats. Imagine this rant being about bitches and hits on the right notes. Well put. So they've done it. They have failed the Whelm rule in Cyberpunk 2077. In Cyberpunk 2077, you get cybernetics you can put throughout your body to change things, including a category where you change your arms. You can get gorilla hands, where you punch with the might of a blunt gorilla. Ooh, you can make your arms open up and extend blades and slice people, so you're still just doing melee damage, but now it's sharp. Ooh, you can get a mono whip, which is like a weird assassin tool. At least that's something. Or you can get a projectile launcher and shoot fucking unlimited grenades. I don't know. First of all, let's stop at that for a second. You have to make and or buy ammunition for your guns. You have to make or buy your grenades. But if you buy the arm launcher, you have unlimited grenades with a fucking honking range that you just constantly launch out of your arm all the time. You're just like, pew, 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 pew. Fuck the economies in more way than one, because for some reason I now have unlimited grenades. Woo, rocket launchers, woo, AoE. But ignoring that, separate to that, if you have purchased it or looked at it, you may notice that there's mods you can get for it. See, you have the cybernetic thing in your brain for hacking, and they have 6 mod slots, or up to 6, maybe more. I don't know, that's what I have right now, where you put in different programs. Your eyeballs, you can get mod slots to make your eyes better to crit. But for some reason, the launcher gets mod slots. Turns out that those grenades you're shooting are because of the explosive grenade mod that comes default. There are other such mods. One of them is the electrical one, where you do slightly less damage, but you shock the shit out of everyone nearby and stun them for a bit. Haha. One of them is the incendiary round, where you do slightly less damage, but you set everyone on fire for a total of more damage over time. Haha. One of them is it puts people to sleep, no save, regardless of their hit die. Haha. I'm not joking. Like, I will, if it wasn't for the fact that I want that, of course, I'm going to be rating. I would, at the end of the stream, bring down the stream or switch it over real quick to the game. I think it's on this computer, and load it up. Your arm has unlimited rockets, and they're sleep rockets that put everyone to sleep regardless of their fucking level, and you have unlimited of these. So you literally just go around the town, you hit the middle mouse button, you go, boom, they're asleep. And it counts as a takedown, so you get experience and you get street cred for that. Here's where it gets fucking stupid. Regardless, I'm on like very hard difficulty, putting everyone to sleep. I'm just sleep-o-matic Mazmatron. Just putting everyone to fucking sleep. I'm like, what's the fucking point? Here's where it gets worse. Very hard, you get more experience. You put everyone to sleep, you put down the hard people to sleep, you get a ton of experience. It's amazing, but they're only asleep. So you've taken them down. You've taken the high road. You get your experience because Cyberpunk 2077 is not going to give you no experience because you decided to be a good person. So you get experience for putting them to sleep. You then walk up and shoot them in the head. Guaranteed headshot. You kill them. You get experience again because you just killed them. Not only do you get to make every fight not be a fight because you just click the button until everyone's asleep for free. You pay no resources to do this. Everyone goes to sleep. Even if it didn't seem like it works, just shoot them more. They'll go to sleep. Basically, you have to like headshot some people, but they'll go to sleep. So you have unlimited grenades, so no expenditure of resources. They all go to sleep eventually, so it doesn't matter what their total health is. They're going to sleep. And you get double experience because you get the experience for beating them by putting them to sleep, and then for executing them when you kill them with a bullet to the head. It's literally like even the absurd damage the pistol did is kind of nullified against the unlimited damage of sleepy time. So yeah, if you didn't know that, just get the fucking launcher arm and then buy the sleepy rocket, and you just put everyone to sleep. The entire game is defeated because of one whelm spell, and you just pew everyone to sleep. They did not think that through. And like I said, and then afterwards you just shoot the guy who's asleep in the head because they're still alive, and if they're asleep, it's an auto kill. Doesn't matter what your damage is, they just die when you shoot them. So you're guaranteed to get 2 kills out of it. So you get double the experience for less work. It's amazing. Actually, hold on. I think Whelm might actually work on elves. There was a weird way Whelm worked. Like, Whelm was just not balanced right. It might have just been because of, even if Whelm itself seems normal, it might have been because of the way the Beguiler worked. Like, you only needed to take 3 feats of Beguiler and all your spells were fucking undefeatable. Like, even if someone succeeded at the save, they put in meta magic feats for classes of magics, like illusions and enchantments. So you can do an illusion spell, and even if someone passed the save, they got a -2 to all their saving throws for like a minute. And there was no save versus the secondary effect. So you would just, and it didn't like increase the level or anything. At least not by much, if it did. So you just added this onto all your spells. Oh, that's what it was. It was, Whelm by itself was non-lethal damage. It was a level 1 spell. That this one says it does. You launch 1d6 points of non-lethal damage. If it fails its saving throw, every 2 cast levels beyond first deal an extra 1d6 points of non-lethal damage is subject to a maximum of 5d6 at level 9. But you end up with other variants of it, such as Mass Whelm, which is like Stupor Fireball. It was fucking obnoxious. Essentially, it's Fireball, but you get all the enchantment feats that go with it. So it's not direct sleep. It made them unconscious. But like I said, it's a level 1 spell, so you can meta magic the fuck out of it. So you'd be like, oh, I shoot you with Whelm. If you fail your save, I'm gonna do 46 non-lethal. Doesn't matter if you fail or you pass. You now have a -4 to all saves for the next minute. I shoot you again. Oh, sorry. This illusion was fucking the double thing with enchantment. So now you take a stacking -6 to all saves. Now you have a -10 to all saves. I shoot you again, maximized, you're dead. Like, it was fucking absurd. Yeah, I mind punch you to sleep. Yeah, no, there were a lot of spells under Beguiler that just like none of them worked well. And they did the exact same thing. Remember, I did the exact same thing in TikTok's game and D&D 5th edition, where they made you, they gave me an AoE sleep spell. If you guys recall, if any of you watched when I was doing that, I just rolled some dice, said, do they have this in terms of health? TikTok said, yep. I go, good, they're asleep and this fight is over. And I just kept doing this weird sleepy AoE spell and just knocked everyone out. Because D&D 5th edition is not above the effects of the Whelm rule. But yeah, no, seriously, Blunt Gorilla, hold on. Honk, Gorilla pimping, I hear you. Strong arming people and putting them to sleep, I mind. Yeah, but no, so if you didn't know that, Cyberpunk 2077, the other 3 arms are stupid. Don't get Gorilla Arm, don't get Blade Arm, don't get them on a wire, even if you're doing an assassin route, because you're a way better assassin when the enemy's asleep. Just get the fucking launching arm, and then get the mod, switch out the explosive rocket, put in the sleepy rocket, and then just go around town going, sleep, sleep, sleep. Now here's the next question. Strategist, if I'm going around town putting everyone to sleep, how long do they sleep for? What if I end up in a really big fight? What if I can't execute the person? So a couple things. One, I've never seen anyone wake up. I've never once seen anyone wake up from the sleep missile. They're just down. They're done. Like I said, you get experience for beating them as soon as they go to sleep. So insto presto, you win. 1, 2, you don't actually have to shoot them in the head. I just like doing that because you get like headshot damage and points for assassin and sniping and shit like that. You still get experience for doing that. And sneaking. You can shoot them anywhere. If they're asleep and do like 1 point of damage, that's execution, they die. So you just rock it and then shoot his fucking foot and he's dead, you win. That's all it takes. It's really weird. D&D is a perfectly balanced game with no exploits. I won't do that. You won't do what? Use the sleepy rocket of winning? You don't have to. I'm not suggesting everyone has to completely exploit the game. Not everyone gets as much entertainment out of raw exploitation as I do. But sure shit is fun. But yeah, no, I saw that. Funny thing is, I did it backwards. I saw the sleepy rocket and then was like, great, now I need to save up the money, i.e. go get the money. I now need to go do the money to get the arm to put this mod in. Summon Beetle Beast while we still level 1. Yeah, sometimes the rando combat dice that he has going on can be very not good for the party. Okay, lizard statue has to have been finished by now. We've been waiting a while to put in a lizard statue. 7 sunburns build statue. 7 sunburns doesn't have a chest. We gotta fix that. Right by his bed. Low sight coffer. Alright, So that is complete. Huzzah. All that is left is the KV Shrine room in the castle. Wait, what? I remember the one time I played to raise an army of ants, crashed a flying ship into a tower with the secret agent Corgi. That's how you say it? Corgi? Secret agent Corgi. I don't know. Corgi sounds wrong, but I feel like that's definitely the right way to say it. It just sounds wrong when I say it. Corgi. Gee. Sounds like I'm putting too much emphasis on it. Corgi. Oh my god, these floors take forever. Forever. It's free real estate. Gotcha. D&D out of context is always confusing. I don't know what you're talking about. My biscuit story was perfect, and you need no context for why a man would punch another man in the face for his biscuit, making his entire head explode. That's just normal. What did I order last time? I think I ordered helms, but I'm not sure. Stocks, steel. Fuck the bolts. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't work on those. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Didn't work on those. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I did steel high boots. Where did my pin go? I didn't put the pin anywhere. How the fuck did my pin go miss? There it is. Why'd you guys take my pen and throw it on the floor over there? Confusing me, making me look crazy. I'm not crazy. It's because you guys make me look crazy. You should feel bad for all the times you make me look crazy. Still need a breastplates. Greaves, still need. Helm, do not need. High boots, do not need. Gauntlet, need those. Male shirts, I think we're already good on. We now have like 30 male shirts, so do not need. All right, need shield. Greaves, shield, then breastplate. Your pen is haunted. Yeah, we had an unbeatable thing going for us. Then some druid tried to create a space-time singularity, summoning the sun and shit. And then they wanted to banish the monster away to another dimension, but the spell failed. So we're all in another dimension. Show us a sign. Show us your presence. Harry Johnson. Like I said, so I got the VR. I tried doing it. I didn't do it with people yet. I was basically trying to figure out the fucking controls. I had to download a custom control scheme to make the little thumb button stop moving me, because on the VR system they have like a touchpad thumb and then an analog stick thumb, and Phasmophobia treats both as movements. So I kept accidentally jerking around when I wasn't trying to. Like I would hit the thumbstick to the right, you know, to look right, but like if the thumbstick's here and my thumb pushes it right, counter push on the left side of my thumb is going down. It's like when I let go of it, my thumb would graze left. So I'd always sit, so I kept doing this, where I'd be like, I couldn't ever just look somewhere. I kept jerking back the wrong way because of the way I was doing it. The same thing happened with moving too, where if I moved left, when I let go of the thumbstick, the ball of my thumb would graze across this touchpad and it'd make my guy go, and he just kept jumping right. He's like, what the hell's going on? So I do a custom thing to get that to finally turn off. Got that sorted. But then, and that was actually fine, oddly enough. The weird, like, me in the van jerking around didn't do anything. When I finally got the controls working, though, like I said, I'm just sit there, and I went into the house, and I do the things, and I thought I was just kind of like feeling a bit hot. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, it's a bit stuffy. Maybe I'll turn on my air conditioning. I don't know what's going on. Cool. Sit there. Everything's kind of going like, okay, I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable. I'm just like, wow, VR, it's really great. Definitely makes me feel uncomfortable. Way more stressed than when I normally do this. Okay. Then I get back to the van and it's like, look for the ghost orbs. And I get there, no joke. I get there, look over at the screen to look at the ghost orbs. Immediately I'm sitting there with the thing and I go, I was like, oh, no, we're done. We're done right now. That's what I need. Within the first couple of hours of a VR headset, just throw up over everything. That's what I need. Sorry, stream today is canceled. Why? I threw up all over my keyboard, my mic, everything. Though I did fucking punch the table. Not during that. It was when I was trying to set something up for to test out Beat Saber. I'd had the headset on and I got like slightly turned around or moved or something. And like you have to do it like this to point and then hit the back button. But I didn't like realize kind of where I was. So I was like, and I like straight punched the desk, which I hit it hard on purpose now so the mic could hear it. But when you don't know it's there, that shit hurts. You're just like, wham. So yeah, no, I'm the greatest. I 10 out of 10 would get lost in virtual reality again. But yeah, no, the fucking, I really like Phasmophobia and I want to do it in VR. I feel like it'd definitely be more intensive. But at least for now, my stomach was having none of it. My stomach was like, oh, you want to play a game? What weighed 2 pounds going in, but it's definitely going to be 80 pounds of liquid coming out. That's right. Nothing. Because you haven't eaten food yet, you moron. I wonder how bad that would have been had I eaten food. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, I hadn't gotten the food yet. Let's get some more chalk. And that's what you had was a quest 2. What do you have? But no, you weren't here for that, Steven. I have to send mine back. I have to send part of it back. I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but we're going to test this real quick. So they come with these little stations to emit the laser beams for the headset. That's all they do. They shoot fucking laser beams. I'm gonna wait for it. I feel it spinning up right now. Don't shoot. There we go. Is this visible in camera? I can't even see. You see that weird little red light on top? That red light means it's fucked. It's not like, oh, driver issue or whatever. Literally, if you look up all Steam documentation on that red light, it goes, contact customer support. And you know what customer support did? Give us your information. We'll just send you a new one. I have no clue what the fuck that red light means or why it's so bad, but that just means you're fucked. Give up on life, fucking commit seppuku. I tried fixing it myself, trying to get to do like driver install or whatever. There's a thing to identify what signal it's on because it syncs somehow over Bluetooth. And the computer said it did not see that. Like that wasn't talking to the computer. But there's a button on the computer that says identify this lighthouse. If you click the button, it lights up with a little white blinky light. So it's communicating. It's definitely communicating. Otherwise, why would it be blinking? But the computer goes, nah, bruh. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. It just refuses to fucking work. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's the VR equivalent of Red Ring of Death. And I was so blessed to get it. Oh boy. Now don't get me wrong, it didn't ruin everything. You really only need, to be functional, you really only need the one. I have one installed up there on top of my computer. It works wonders. But what it does mean though is I can only go like this far behind me. If it leaves like this angle of my head, like from hand to hand, since I don't have another one behind me to pick up the slack, the whole screen grays out. It just quits. Because I guess it doesn't have sensors on the back or something. So it's doable, which means games like Beat Saber are completely fine. But yeah, I can't turn around in Phasmo. I have to use the fucking keypad to slowly rotate me. Royal bedroom. No, this is just me trying to mine out more chalk so that I can finish the hill. So we can finally at some point get our castle on top of it. The Hill of Justice. The one thing finished. What did I order? Is it Greaves? I feel like I ordered Greaves. Did they finish the Greaves already? 13, 18, 19, 20. Holy shit. And like 13 of them are exceptional too. That guy does good work. I didn't mean to exit that yet. How much do I have left out in steel bars? 73. It's not gonna be enough. It's like 9 bars per breastplate, right? I need 9. What do we have for iron? I need to start making more steel. 22 pig iron. It'll be good enough. Why no steel? Because I'm using on the flux stones. You can't even make any more pig iron either because we're stuck on this. Fuck. Oh, good dude. I can make 5 at least. I have tons of iron bars and I have tons of pig iron bars. What I don't have is flux stone, but I have tons of flux stone. So how do I not have flux stone? Because I only had one proper nice looking stone to use for the upper layers. So I've been building my castle out of flux stone. This entire upper layer to this is made out of chalk. Hundreds and hundreds of flux stone. Everyone has to, well, even if you, like you're saying you don't have the station, right, with the quest, it's kind of the same thing-ish. What it is either your headset has the ranging lasers, essentially, to figure out what you're pointing at and it estimates, or it uses lighthouses and it uses the pulse timing from them to know where it is, like to triangulate itself if it picks up 2 different things. Like as it scans across, it'll triangulate where it must be in relation to it. So it's either you're emitting or you're receiving. And the index version receives. As a matter of fact, I can show you. One, you can see 2 cameras there. 2, oh, I guess not. I thought there was an extra sensor in the middle. There's not. So that's it. It literally uses the timing between these 2 cameras. Is there really no other infrared sensor? Huh. Well, I'll be damned. It's actually very sensitive for only having 2 cameras. I thought there was a third. Oh well, the 2 are good enough. As I said, picks it up as it does a sweeping thing. Like if I had an IR thing with that song, I could probably just see a fucking sheet of red constantly going by. What's the point of playing Dwarf Fortress in VR? It'd basically be like playing Dwarf Fortress in Armlock Vision, wouldn't it? I mean, it's there, so people must do it. You can activate the controls in Armlock Vision to play in that weird vision mode. And you can even look up and see like the regular Dwarf Fortress info screen. I know he needs flux stones. I'm working on it. Real question is, what are the miners doing? Socializing. Well, good for them. I was just sitting here thinking, golly gee, I hope the miners socialize. Sure would suck to get things built and dug. But you are a god. Am I though? Am I a god? Or am I just a higher being that they lie in fear of? Because I suspect sometimes that I am no god. The miners rubbing in the fact that they have friends. Oh yeah, and then also as a side tangent to a conversation from 2.5 to 3.5 hours ago, give or take. I need to redo the entirety of Discord. The entirety. Everyone else's too. Fuck it. I'm going from Discord to Discord, leading everyone's Discords so that I can redo mine and make mine better. If theirs exists, then mine will look less good in comparison. So I must delete all of theirs as well. No, I need to change up what my Discord looks like. I need to fix it. And I need to fix my website. I have a lot of things I need to fix. You order the murder, all the murders, and the hive mind executes your order or gets insane trying. Oh! There was a movie. What was it? I know we discussed how the live action Monster Hunter movie coming up is not Monster Hunter, but it's Metal Gear Solid. So we're all on the same page on that. Also, as an aside, that does remind me, I also got to switch too. Don't like, if it wasn't for the VR coming in today when it said it wasn't, definitely would have been. I've been having tons of fun. I've been doing, I'm such an adult. I've been doing Mario Odyssey. That's a fun game. But there's some games that are only be coming out on that I've been wanting to do. The Zelda game. They have the next Zelda. Who died? Or is it just that he became an administrator? No, one professor died. Wasn't he like fucking critical to something? Wasn't one Professor the only person who could use the Magma Forge? Because he was the armor smith? No. No, say it ain't so. No! There goes our level 24 armor smith. Fuck. All because I ran out of fucking flux stone. That one actually hurts. Damn it. Why did that not type in? Let me make sure I've typed in the name right. We needed him to continue making the fantastic armor for us. One Prof S org. Prof S. Why does it look wrong? guess it's right. That blows. Because the parts that we still have to do are only the shield and the breastplate. You know, the least important bits. Did he at least make the 5 breastplates before he died? He did. He got them in at least. So we need only like 3 more breastplates and 9 more shields. Just do a fortress so I can keep track. Now, the Muso games. The Muso games have been garbage recently. Dead Nanny Goat. Dynasty Warriors and like. They've been making like shit. But for some reason, apparently they've been making good versions of Dynasty Warriors for Legend of Zelda and for One Piece. So I got a Nintendo Switch so I can finally get some of the good Dynasty Warrior games. Because I deserve good Dynasty Warrior games. It's good mindless fun. Wait, what? Recently picked up Rivals of Ether. Only. What do you mean your controller doesn't work for it? Yeah, rip effing chat for one, Professor Org. Yeah, there's an app for it, dude. Worst case, do control the key. I think that's what's called. Key to control the key. It's this thing that takes any input and allows you to bind it to keyboard keys to say this is F, this is whatever. So you treat the game as if you're doing keyboard and mouse, but it's taking the inputs from a controller. It registers my controller as 2 players. I don't know how that works, but there's gotta be a way around it. That just sounds like a bug. Oh my God, can all the animals stop dying? Yeah, no, I got a nice one. I got the, forget the name of it now. Tom Nook, Animal Crossing. I got the Animal Crossing bundle, so it's all like nice and pastel green. Because I like green, I don't want the regular color. I don't know if it'll ever get fixed.
Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? I heard that's a neat trick. It's like doing a barrel roll.
Lurk, time for late lunch. My bottom is sweaty for landing and sweaty. What were you doing? It's a wireless controller. Well, then plug in the wireless bit of it. Disconnect its connection and connect it. I don't know what to tell you, dude. A game should not register any controller as 2. If it's registering it as 2 controllers, then that means it's registering the controller. There's gotta be some weird configuration for why it's detecting as 2. It just sounds crazy to me otherwise. Or it's supposed to be.
Butter.
I ran out of bottled water, so I had to drink it from the filter like a fucking peasant. Technically slightly better quality water than whatever was in the water bottle. But with all the insanity of needing to be able to spill it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It sounds like it's just something that you could fix in the game settings. Truth be told. I don't know why I did that. The drink before it was close. Why did I think to double down? We're good. I just brain froze myself. I'm professional. I don't know why I did that. The drink before it, I was like, wow, that felt really uncomfortable. Almost damn near like a brain freeze. Oh well, you know what that means? I should chug the remainder of this cold water. If I just drink it real fast and throw it near the roof of my mouth, that'll be the safest thing to do for the brain freeze. Huzzah. Moron, utter moron. How are we doing on animals? Do we have more war dogs? How do we have tame worms? Where did we tame a worm? What? Says no pets or livestock here, but supposedly I have 2 tame worms. Fear the worm. An elven caravan from Methylvania has arrived. That is like a lot of blood. Pools of blood. But look, no one's bitched at all about too much dangerous water. So yeah, that ended up working really well. That happened, then I wasn't able to find where they are. Yeah, but when I move the stick on the controller, it moves both players. I mean, so here's the thing. I don't know. Truth be told, I don't even know what the game is. What'd you say? Fucking Testamethylvania? That's not what you said. Methylvania is the elves. What is this game called? Rivals of Aether. So I did a quick Google search. Perhaps you've already done this, but this is a bug from over 2 years ago that has to deal with big picture mode and controller settings. For some reason, Rivals of Aether allows there to be a configuration that allows 2 things to be turned on conflicting with each other, i.e. go to big picture settings, controller settings, and turn off one of the 2 controllers. Now, admittedly, you probably already bumped into that. I feel like you already read that. But even if that's not the direct fix, that is probably the glitch. That's probably the glitch. And they're not likely to fix it if they had that glitch 2 years ago. So it's either you need a Google foo to figure out exactly how to fix that, or it's not going to get fixed. Nope, never mind, not 2 years ago. September 7th, 2017. That glitch has existed since July 31st, 2017. There's some weird issue with big screen mode and Steam. Steam has got 2 control. That game allows there to be the same controller configured twice for some reason. So you have to fuck around in Steam's controller settings for big picture mode. Why does that game do that? I don't know, because I don't know what that game is. But if they were bitching about it 3 years ago, I am completely willing to accept the fact that it's the exact same issue. I can trade the mussel shell. Wait, hold on. Will they accept pigtail? It's not wood. We'll see how well this works. I haven't done anything with wood in like forever, so this should all just be fine.
In this update, the 20 hobos did nothing to help the revolution situation. After sending 100 soldiers trained to work at Low G in one high quality, they've started to combat the resistance. Be advised, more news at 10.
Yeah, but I'm using an Xbox. Doesn't matter. Didn't say anything about it being a PlayStation controller. Doesn't matter what controller you're using if it's a conflict in Steam settings. I should put that in as like an Easter egg. Like 1 out of every 20 times someone subs, it does the sound effect of the fucking puffer fish eating the carrot. Oh. Oh. Not 3.5 well. Why the fuck would I look that up? But yeah, just go to controller settings in the big picture mode. I actually genuinely, not this issue, but I had an issue about 1.5 years ago that for some reason was only solvable inside the big picture mode. I don't know why, but you know, it's Steam, so they do weird things. I'm 4 short. I mean, this is Hellfire. Seems like maybe a Pebcac. Also, hi, Hellfire. No, it's not a Pebcac. The issue is that there's some default configuration that is incorrect with Rivals of Aether that they have not fixed in 3 years. The real question is, what is the thing that I found a second ago? Like, if I had big picture mode open, I could probably find it myself. I probably should just put the link in chat. I don't know why I didn't. That's not the right one. He gave birth to a puppy. All right, lots of war dogs. Now, question. Is it trying to kill them all already? No, it is not. Good. Good. What do you mean there are no animals left? Bullshit. that's what I thought. Who doesn't have Warbies? Mr. Man TM. Preferences, work animals. It's gonna say that we can't do them. Who the fuck has what animals? All right, hold on. Coke, Dom, Sear, Big, Mr. Hellfire. Hellfire, the Big Mr. Coke Dom. Got it. Hellfire, the Big Mr. Coke Dom. Ginger Sarge, Eldritch, drag them in. Those are the three that got left out. Preferences, work animal. There's drag them in. Eldritch and Ginger Sarge. There's Ginger. Eldritch. There we go. Everyone's gotten dogs assigned to. Fully kitted out military. So I'm going to link this in chat. I don't necessarily know if this will fix it, but follow those settings. So again, I've never actually done the game myself, so I don't know. This is in the Steam discussion of it for Rivals of Aether. It says 2 players, 1 controller glitch. Never use my controller to game things. There are 2 players playing this game, and this only happens with this game. User Metal gave an answer September 20th, 2018. Go to big picture settings, controller settings. Check the Xbox, PlayStation, whatever configuration support panel. Turns out I had 2 of these enabled and they seem to have been conflicting with each other. As you mentioned, Rivals of Aether is so far the only game that I've seen this issue in. Make sure you positively only have 1 of these configuration supports checked. It doesn't seem to be important which you use. At least that's what helped me. Apologize for being stupidly late. There could be other things also causing it, but I'm willing to bet that if there's a possibility for the game to somehow receive the input using 2 different Steam support modules to create 2 different players, that it's probably the same thing that's happening now. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm referencing Hellfire. More brain hurty juice. Like other people have booze and my brain hurty juice is just really cold water. Are we still bringing things? Holy shit, yeah, we are. That's so much. Holy crap. more fuel. Question. Butcher mode. Does it do a difference between dogs and war dogs? It does not. All right. All right. I'm showing nothing there. For those of you who have been following along on the YouTube archive channel, thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys next time.